Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another amazing Collegiate Star League night. I'm our Cryptic, and with me, the best caster in North America, Carlton. No, you're muted! You're muted!
IX Mike 88.
Oh my gosh, what a god. Hey, I hear he's a major qualifier, right? So,
Ricky, speaking of major qualifiers, CSL, there's some major qualifier LAN action going on here tonight because the Bears are facing Michigan in the lower bracket, and whoever loses, well, apart from the fact they're ejected from the tournament, they are definitely not going to LAN.
Yeah, this 2 elimination matches tonight. That's the lower bracket's scary, man. It is scary. So
Terrifying.
We've got UC Berkeley, who just, as we saw on Monday, lost to defending champions RIT, correct?
Like everyone else.
Yeah, as expected. But they're going against University of Michigan, a team that has been with CSL for years. I believe they've made a LAN appearance at one point. So they have good history. They're a good team.
They've impressed me in the past with their play. I'm surprised that they're in the lower bracket.
I agree.
But, I mean, if someone's going to knock you into the lower bracket, it's going to be SVU, and that's who did it. Yeah, both these teams are serious contenders, and this is where it is a little bit sad in the season to know one of these teams is going home, but honestly, I'm more excited than I am upset
one step
about
closer to LAN.
Well, I'm just excited to see these teams play each other, especially the match we have coming up next is another one I'm very excited for.
Yes.
The SBU and the Slugs.
That's been a match I've been looking forward to. I've wanted to see Slugs play like a really high tier team, and they played Rutgers, right? A team that we thought was going to do really well this year, and Slugs beat them. So,
well, I don't know about we thought Rutgers would do well, Ricky. Speak for yourself.
Just casual flame. It's fine. It's fine.
Hi, Diego.
Yeah, hope he's here. Hope you're watching. But yeah, I'm really excited for the game. I don't really want to wait any longer. Do you have anything you want to say before we jump into the game?
Let's get into the game, Ricky.
Let's just do it. All right, we'll be back in just a few moments, guys. Stay tuned.
See you guys soon.
To a city shining white. A search for the reasons why.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We got game number 1.
Radiant team back.
Game numero uno, as they say.
Numero uno. That's what I've been told. That's what I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I've also heard that Beastmaster in the first phase. You heard about that one before, Ricky?
That's a tangy I can't remember who on Michigan plays it, but I remember this being an iconic hero for Michigan, so I'm not surprised it's being banned.
Okay. Enigma being taken out. Are you over the Enigma, or do you love it still?
Well, I randomed it yesterday in a pub.
Oh, yeah.
And my teammate randomed Bristleback. So it felt pretty good.
Yeah, I'll bet. Very great lane.
He like didn't know about the like combo, and I just like give him 2 rings of regen. He's like, "Wait, you can do this?" And I'm like, "Yep." Yeah, we won that game.
God, he must have loved that.
Yeah, we won that game pretty easily. I think I actually top net worth on my team as Enigma. It was fun stuff. He's a good hero.
Yeah, Ricky Carey.
I mean, I used to spam Enigma back in the day. Back in my CSL days, actually, I was an Enigma spammer.
Which cosmetics are you using?
I use the new like fish ones with the immortal bracers.
Do you have the set where he looks different? The one that's like the Arcana,
not the
unofficial?
amazing one. No, I wish.
What are the fish ones? The fish eidolons?
It's the one that came out with the at TI, where he has like
the ones where they have the trail behind them?
They look kind of like just floating eyeballs.
Oh, yeah, those ones are sick.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah,
At least I think that's the one.
Eidolon.
Oh wait, no, I don't. Those aren't the ones. The ones I have fins on them. They actually like look like they have like fins on their backs and stuff. It's interesting.
What the heck? Dude, you're just making stuff up, I think.
Maybe, dude. I don't know. Pretty sure it was one of the TI sets. Speaking of TI, this game, super relatable.
Yeah.
What do you think about the draft so far?
Well, I'm looking at Eidolon cosmetics right now because I don't think these ones exist. I think you're making stuff up, Ricky.
Oh my gosh! If I wasn't, you know, sharing,
you go show them. You show them on stream then to prove that these are real. I'll tell you about the draft. Abaddon. Wait, who got first pick? First pick, Rasta. I'll talk about the draft till you pull him up. First pick, Rasta is like the very most stable first pick ever. He doesn't reveal anything about your draft, but he doesn't really put your draft. Good and bad. He doesn't really bring your draft in any direction. Doesn't reveal anything. He's a very strong laner with his high damage. He combos with pretty much every hero when he pushes. Abaddon has been seeing a lot of play because he spams Mistcoil, and Razor counters a lot of heroes as well as a strong laner, so it makes it difficult for Michigan to pick the heroes the Razor gets countered. Alright, are you showing them on stream?
Yeah, you just saw it. You could have just seen it. They have fish and everything. You gotta clip the stream.
Oh my god.
You just missed the whole thing.
They don't exist is what you're saying.
Dude, they're great. They're actually like a pretty cool set. I liked it.
No,
it was one of the. It was the one that came out at the like subterranean or
Well, show me.
Oh my god.
Gift them to me.
I can't give it to you.
Gift them to me, and I'll give them back after.
Oh, I'm sure that's how that works, right?
Yeah, they don't. I'm looking at the Enigma cosmetics, and you cannot purchase these.
That wouldn't be surprising. I think you could only get them from like a collector's cache.
Oh yeah, you can only get them at this one time from this one chest. They totally exist though. I just showed them on stream. I was showing, but you didn't see them. Okay, Ricky.
Yeah.
I actually have the Razor set that makes him purple and blue, and he has pink polka dots, and it makes his plasma field global. I was just showing you. It's unfortunate you didn't see it,
dude. Oh my god. I have a Keeper of the Light, you know? No, I don't even have a Coddle set.
Good. No one's allowed to play that hero because it's my hero.
Yeah, I know it's your hero. That's why I didn't say anything.
Good. I'm happy I am seeing Keeper of the Light here. Because I like the hero. It's just that simple.
A lot of fun. I feel like that's a decent hero in this draft because if you look at Abaddon and Razor, they're gonna probably want to go some sort of a kind of a run at you pushing team. You're gonna need wave clear, so Keeper of the Light's pretty safe pick.
10 seconds.
Well, he also breaks Static Link with Blinding Light.
Yeah, Blinding Light, and Wisp is pretty good too. Also, just generally a very fast hero, so he's not someone that you'll be able to Static Link ever.
Yeah, he's gonna get owned by Abaddon though.
Yeah, he will get owned by Abaddon.
I haven't seen the matchup, but Abaddon. I mean, I guess Abaddon's the only. Abaddon will be at low health eventually, and then he has to worry about Illuminate. But Coddle has a very low life pool and relies on avoiding people in lane. In the lane.
Yeah, he just hides in trees.
He never fights it. Like if you pick Coddle to right click, you might as well just pick like another hero.
Yeah.
And like even games when you're owning with right clicks on Coddle, it still feels bad because you're like I wish I was just playing someone else.
Yeah, you're like I wish I wasn't just a ranged creep.
Yeah, like because you just want to pick him to illuminate people, and if Abaddon just runs at you and spams Mistcoil, I don't think Coddle's gonna have a very good time.
So what do you think about Michigan banning out this like Drow strat? They get rid of Drow and Clinks.
I love Drow strats, and I don't remember the last time I've seen Clinks banned. So
yeah, I was gonna say I was like I don't think I've seen Clinks get banned hardly ever.
I guess. Uh, I mean, they're both really good heroes in the mid game.
That is true.
Uh,
Clink's also they push very fast with that, so
Yeah, and that'll slay the wards and that'll slay the Will-O-Wisp, I guess, the Drow Aura, and then Klink's strafe does pretty much essentially the same
yeah.
sort of deal. So I guess those are good picks against the heroes that have been chosen so far on Michigan.
Yeah, I'm assuming Michigan has like an idea for something they want to pick that just
10
isn't good
seconds remaining.
against Drow or Clinks, which is surprising because normally
5
it's
seconds remaining.
that hero would be like Juggernaut.
Yeah.
So UC Berkeley just bans out the Juggernaut, which is fine.
Yeah.
I like it. I think that's a smart play.
Dire team pick.
Earth Spirit.
Oh baby.
So Earth Spirit's great against Shaman. He can't get ward trapped. He has multiple ways to interrupt his channel. Early on, you build tanky so you can fight the snake wards.
hmm
Versus Coddle, Earth Spirit doesn't really help with Will-O-Wisp. He can get out of it, or if he gets his
10
rolling boulder
seconds
broken by it, that
remaining.
really sucks. But he also like going on Coddle is a little
5
weird, just because
seconds
Blinding Light
remaining.
is like Earth Spirit's not going to get on top of you twice. So Blinding Light gets Coddle away, but Earth Spirit does have damage if he wants to commit his full combo on it. But overall, Earth Spirit's just a very strong hero, I think, and that's probably why it got picked. And if you have an Earth Spirit player, I think you just give him the Earth Spirit.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember when we saw them on Monday. Did UC Berkeley pick up Earth Spirit?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think we would. I think that's something we would talk
owned
about.
on NP though,
He did. Fry played a really good Nature's Prophet.
but they couldn't close the game out. Earth Spirit hates Ursa.
True, but I feel like that's weird because you're picking it into a Razor.
Yeah, you've mentioned this for weeks. Actually, Michigan has not been paying attention to the streams. I mean, Earth Spirit can kick Ursa away, but he doesn't really do anything else to him.
Yeah,
10 seconds.
this is odd.
remaining.
I mean, the Ursa's good. Like you still do Fury Swipe damage to Razor, but at some
5
point
seconds remaining.
you actually can't man fight Razor.
Yeah, I mean, Ursa. I think both these heroes are just solid picks, and if you're 3 heroes in, if the Bears are 3 heroes in, well, I guess Razor is good against Ursa. Yeah, we'll see what they
will
do.
be directly
I guess.
laned matched up most likely. Like Michigan will most definitely be trying to dodge that lane. The other thing is it's really good with Shadow Shaman, so they do have a lot of kill potential with the Shadow Shaman Ursa lane, especially against a hero like if it is Abaddon. If they go on the Abaddon, he should die. But I think most recently I've seen Abaddon just in the safe lane
Mhm.
more often
Yeah.
than not.
Abaddon's like the hard 5 now.
Yeah.
Dire team pick.
Necro. I like this hero. I've always liked this hero. I think he's in a rough spot, but I'm happy teams are still picking him.
I think it was a pretty decent pick for like a pretty decent Necro pick.
They can fight for like a very long time. The Bears. Necro loves drawn out fights. Earth Spirit is not the biggest fan, but if he has remnants, he'll
10
make it.
seconds remaining.
Razor getting a lot of duration or a lot of value out of the long
5
duration of
seconds
static link, and then Abaddon does a great job. That's two. Also, Abaddon Necro is like a classic, one of the most difficult lanes to play against.
Yeah, it's also got undead synergy,
Radiant team
so
does.
you have
It
to
does.
really be
And
worried
speaking
about
of-
your armor.
Another undead hero.
Yeah. Do you
Caster
think
Clinks.
that's mages, like mage synergy on the side of Michigan coming out?
Mage
maybe?
Undead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got their plan.
Well, because Ras is a shaman.
Yeah. You're
So
right.
that's-
They need like a disruptor or something. Get that extra hex.
10 seconds
And that's
remaining.
probably why Juggernaut was banned. Wait, no, he's Troll, not Orc.
Mm-hmm.
5 seconds
I
remaining.
want to bring up the last time we saw Necrophos Abaddon, they lost the lane.
Did we
They
really?
were they were playing against a really high damage lane and they lost. They couldn't fight. I think it was like a Monkey King and something else.
Okay, I can understand that. If they can stay on top of Necrophos, it's not very good for Necro.
Yeah.
The Pugna pick is really good. It's one of the direct hard counters to Necrophos. And if this Pugna does get fairly farmed, I'd expect him to just go the Dagon build. Because you can one-shot Abaddon through his shield. You like as soon as he hits 50% health, you just decrep and then Dagon him, and his
I would
ult will
love
not
to
go
see
off.
that. I think you've made a great argument for that, and I would love to see it. Decrepify and Ursa have no synergy at all, though.
Correct.
They just don't. There's no way that Decrepify ever helps Ursa, really, except for maybe getting him a slow to get near someone. And that's an issue they're going to have when they want to focus
10
somebody.
seconds remaining.
In addition, with what you were just saying with how Pugna loves to amp his
5
damage against
seconds
Necrophos,
remaining.
yeah, Necrophos decreps himself, and that is strong versus Ursa. For at least a couple of seconds, it might buy him before Ursa blows him up. So that's 2 cores now that can put up a fight against Ursa on the Bears. So Ursa is going to have a very difficult game, I think.
Yeah, I don't think whoever is playing Ursa is very happy to be playing Ursa so far. We'll see, though. We'll see. I mean, maybe
they're arguing
like,
over who's playing Ursa now in the chat.
Doesn't
Dire team
isn't it Yggdrasil that plays their off lane?
I am not sure.
I believe it is. Spectre band and Lycan band. Lycan would have been crazy good for Berkeley, actually.
I don't want to see either of those heroes, so I'm fine with that.
Radiant team pick.
Ricky,
Yep.
what's going on?
Just some Arc Warden things here going on.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna see. This is Burnout King, right? He's the one who he's their mid laner.
I do not know.
I'm pretty sure it's
10
Burnout
seconds
King,
remaining.
if I remember right. He's gonna be mid lane, so it's most likely mid
5
lane Arc Warden.
seconds remaining.
The real question is Berkeley only showing their 2 side laners? Because if they pick a good Arc Warden counter in the mid lane here, this could be pretty rough for Michigan. And then I don't think they win their side lanes either. They win the Pugna lane most likely.
Conka, dude, this is
Yeah.
like my favorite mid hero right now.
Oh, I just played a Kunky game
Ursa
yesterday. I
again.
absolutely loved it.
So Ursa like has to go BKB, but even then, if he gets BKB, that doesn't stop Static Link, and that doesn't it's just to stop X, which is like such a small commitment. From
Yeah.
Conka.
Ursa is not going to have a good game. I can't imagine he has a good game.
He needs to just snowball off of the laning phase, I think, which is possible with the Shadow Shaman. And that would put Pugna and Caudle in the off lane, which actually seems really strong. I'm just concerned that both those heroes have low health pools, and I think Abaddon's going to just have the best, he's going to be like, oh, my hero is flavor of the month, this is why. And he's just going to miscoil them out of the lane.
Yeah, now that I think about it, Pugna just kind of gets wrecked by an Abaddon in lane. Because Pugna only has 500 health, but usually just relies on movement speed, and Abaddon
Both those heroes.
Yeah, you're just gonna sit there and click Q on him the whole lane phase. So that's actually really just disturbing. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, they're kind of that's exactly how Caudle and Pugna work. They're just high movement speed, low health heroes.
Okay, so it's Sogard off lane. Sogard's the off lane on Pugna, which would make sense. We have Duck playing carry, and Burnout King on the Arc Warden.
And Cyrano is going to be playing the
Earth
Spirit.
Yeah, I mean, Cyrano impressed us. I mean, Berkeley in general, I think, impressed us on Monday. I think the games were really close. But just going against a really, really strong team. Nothing you can do about it. So we'll see. Yeah,
I mean, both teams. Fry was super annoying on his Nature's Prophet, and if you want to pick heroes that you can be annoying on, Necrophos is another one of them. Not to the extent of Nature's Prophet, though. I think he gets to be in the tier of his own.
Yeah,
off the draft, what are you thinking?
I have to go with Berkeley. I think their lineup's just way too easy, so much easier to execute than Michigan's. I don't think Ursa is going to be able to get the start he needs to do well in this game, so it puts a lot on the Arc Warden, and it is possible to win with the Arc Warden, but this game seems like kind of a yikes to me. I think Kunkka should have a pretty free mid lane. I don't think he ever has to worry about it, but I guess we'll find out.
I mean, that's Lacrimosa, but every lane is a free lane for him.
Yeah, he did really well. He actually, I'm pretty sure, won mid in both of the games on Monday.
He definitely did a great job.
Yeah.
I was going to counter you and go for U of M, but I just checked and I have Ursa muted. So not only is he going to have a bad game, but I have him muted, so I'm going to join you. The thing is, I have Fry muted on Berkeley, but after seeing his Nature's Prophet, I'm like, yeah, I completely see why I have this guy muted.
Yeah, like, oh, okay. Got
I've
it.
seen him play that. I've seen what he did on Monday. That was disgusting.
Yeah.
So I'm muted. Anyways, I think we have a lot of time to do introductions for once in our life.
Yeah, normally we get a big, scuffle, but I guess we can go ahead and do introductions. I'll do Berkeley first. Actually, you know what? You do Berkeley. I'm gonna let you take care of it. You got it.
All right, I'm gonna do it in my accent. All right. Well, in Berkeley, we got our Spirit being played by Cerno, and Karapa is gonna be playing Abaddon. Lacrimosa. Oh, there's a battle? No. Lacrimosa playing Conquer, and Fry is playing Necrophos. And last but certainly not least, the electrifying man himself, Reza, will be played by Donuts. That's my American accent. What do you think?
The American accent?
Yeah.
What?
I was trying to talk like you.
Oh, okay. I'm so glad. You were very close.
Okay, you do the other team.
Okay, I'll do University of Michigan. Let's do this. Gosh, which accent?
On top side, Earth Spirit's going in on Arc Warden, who I don't know who's playing him because he hasn't been introduced yet.
Yeah,
He's
well,
dropping very low.
Has no name, actually. I just looked.
Oh, how convenient.
Yeah. All right.
There's a lot of holes in your stories tonight.
We'll introduce the side of Michigan here. We've got Tangy Dota, gonna be playing Shadow Shaman. We got Sogarde, that's how it's, I'm sure, pronounced 100%, playing Pugna bottom. Being joined by Yggdrasil on Keeper of the Light. We have Quack in the mid lane on Ursa. And last but not least, we have just Betty playing Arc Warden.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, it says Betty.
Oh, right. Thanks for clearing that one up.
Yep.
Which accent was that? Was that,
That was
didn't
like
recognize
third
that
grade
one.
English accent. That's what that.
well, we were talking about Abaddon and his early game, and both dire players from Michigan are getting slaughtered.
Yeah, Betty's under the tower.
Kunkka. This is the Kunkka tri-lane, I'd like to add, that is not playing against the Huddle Pugna.
This is a mega yikes for. Oh. What?
That's
Oh
what
yeah.
you do.
Okay. Wait.
That's what you do.
No, he didn't. He didn't suicide. He like died
Yeah,
to
I
a
know.
creep.
He didn't. He died to the tower. They also placed 2 wards up there. Both supports placed a ward.
Blocking the same camp, which is an I'm sure 100% on purpose. No mistakes there.
I like it. Potentially. I mean, they're committing to this lane and they're owning. Arcwarden's getting nothing. They're actually going on him again under tower. A fantastic torrent aimed preemptively. Lacrimosa has not missed one of those yet. Now Tangy under the tower, but also under attack. Earthspirit's going to chase him into the trees. A Tidebringer will do a little bit more damage, but a great juke will buy him some time. Lacrimosa sees this, but with the doesn't want to go for it actually, and just rolls his way out.
Oh gosh, mid lane is such a disaster as well.
Ursa versus Razor mid, classic matchup.
Yeah, if there was like a matchup that I thought was probably one-sided, it would be that one. I guess
Yes.
bot lane isn't a disaster for Michigan. Like Pugna's doing pretty well, Fry struggling a little bit, but these side lanes are incredibly rough.
Yeah. Fry is that's the closest lane.
Yeah,
Say that.
yeah. When I say like he's not doing the greatest, it's mainly just like he's not getting absolutely stomped.
Exactly.
And Karapo's down here now, and that means Fry never dies, right? Like if he ever presses W, he can just give him extra healing.
I think Abba might just harass these guys though with Miscoil, but yeah, he definitely has the synergy there.
Yeah, he just keeps healing up Fry. Fry has no problem.
Look at this. Look at this guy. This Abba. This is just disgusting. He should be reported for this play.
I hate this hero, dude. I'm so done with it. I think I said this on
I
Monday.
love it.
I was like, I'm so over Abaddon.
I literally was gonna queue a game to play Abaddon and just do this, but the stream like at like 7:15, I was like, no, I don't have enough time. But I'm not even joking. I was like, I want to play Abaddon.
Well, they rotated
Ooh.
lanes and put Duck top, and we have Arc Warden in mid, which I think is definitely a massive positive for Michigan.
Yeah,
But I can't imagine this is going to last long, and yet there's the rotation. I was like, there's no way this lasts long.
Kunkka will not. So Kunkka must be strong against Arc Warden is what I'm getting here.
Yeah, Kunkka's pretty good against Arc Warden. The main reason being is like you can't reliably Spark Wraith him because he pushes the lane pretty heavily. So he's usually just like in his creep wave. And Arc Warden doesn't have a way to like outrange his cleave.
Yeah. Yeah, Arc Warden. What is Arc Warden's range actually? 500? Checking.
550?
625. Holy cow.
Yeah, I was like, I knew it was
Bad range at all. I thought he was a less than hero. He actually runs top, and speaking of going top, Earth Spirit makes an attempt with the help of Razor on Tangy's life, and it looks like they might be able to get him. Magnetic Field doesn't really buy him any time.
bottom one auto attack.
Yeah. Drops. My man Donuts.
Ours, not yours.
Well, I mean,
Bottom bounty runes is a little bit of a battle. Karapo actually snakes the bounty rune, while Fry takes the other one right in front of the two of them, making space. This is a position 5 Abaddon that you're chasing.
and they just
All the
missed
way
it.
out of lane.
Yeah, he's
Missed the Illuminate.
Fry gets the other bounty rune too, you know, which is really nice. And Kunkka, they actually haven't gotten their own top. Looks like Cyrano's going to grab it, but Kunkka rotating top now that they've rotated lanes once more. Surprisingly, Ursa's got a decent amount of CS. He's 21 and 5.
Hey, he's making it happen. That's duck to you.
But now they're
I
rotating
hear some
lanes again.
damage. Torrent will connect with the help of X. Tangy once again dropping low on Shadow Shaman, a hero not known for his speed. He will get sliced and beaten by Earth Spirit and Kunkka.
Ursa's behind him. Can Duck find the kill? A couple more attacks. He finds him.
Duck does not need to farm creeps when he can hit heroes like that.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
So stacked
considering the situation of, like, I think this is a pretty big outdraft here for Berkeley. I expected Michigan to actually be losing these lanes quite a bit harder, and it's not the end of the world. Like, Ursa's almost level 6. Ender is doing really well. That's the thing that you have to be a little worried about, is this Razor is going to be kind of a beast. But,
Oh yeah, 10 CS above Necrophos, who is second on CS.
yeah. But now, I was going to say, the other thing is Necro is doing fine. Like, his lane's actually stabilized. He's out-CSing Pugna, and he's solo laning. So he's going to completely out-level.
Ooh, but now he's getting triple laned against. We're going to see the net come out, setting up the Illuminate, a Nether Blast as well with the Decrep. A lot of magic damage, but not actually enough to drop Fry. And with Abaddon here, he's looking like he is in great shape to continue. Are we going to see a snipe, though? No, we're going for the creeps, actually, with that one.
Parapo just going to kill himself here really quick. Pretty standard stuff here.
And a great side pull by Michigan in the bottom lane. They're starting to put pressure on
nice.
Fry.
I mean, they have to. They're not really winning the other lanes.
This is the triple
Ooh,
cast.
mid lane, Lacrimosa. Can they find this kill? We have an Earth Spirit TPing in.
Going on Duck, keeping him in tower
Uh-oh.
range. He's going to overpower. He wants the Kunkka, not the Earth Spirit, so Cerno can play a little aggressive. Torrent's going to miss. You're not going to see that often. Rolling one. Yeah, I don't know if you want to chase the overpowered Ursa. They don't
Yeah,
know
that
there's
seems like a
Shadow Shaman there.
pretty big oof if he were to do that. Razor just left alone top. It seems to be Razor's game, like almost all the time. Like Ursa would show up in his lane, and then Ursa would have to leave, and so Razor just is essentially uncontested. Phase Boots, gonna go drums as his next item. Pretty standard build.
Bottom lane, Yggdrasil getting gone on a
First Reaper
fantastic Boulder Smash from Earth Spirit, actually connected on both as well as set up that kill, and Fry, being the Necrophos player, he claims it. 2-minute cooldown, but Coddle's out of the game for quite a
Ooh,
while.
They find Kunkka in the mid lane. The shackle, is it enough?
It is.
Murado? He gets him.
With the ship.
Down with the ship.
The seas are your domain, Kunkka.
Razor level 8, Arc Warden level 5 top lane. Are you favoring either of these heroes?
Yeah, I
Maybe
think
the
Arc
Razor
Warden's
just
definitely
ulted.
got this. Totally.
Yeah, he just... Oh, are you here? And he just completely kicks him out of the lane. Get out of here. Oh, bottom lane. Pugna under fire. Abaddon throws the miscoil. In 3 seconds, Abaddon's going to be able to execute this guy if he can stay in range. Cyrano is shielded up, but doesn't have the mana for a roll, nor will he have it anytime soon. I think Pugna might be safe, Ricky.
Yeah. Oh, ooh, unless he jukes back. No, yeah, he's fine. Okay.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Fry's putting pressure on the tower. Now, Coddle is supposed to be great at defending towers. What's going on here?
I mean, Fry just gets to shove the lane. He's just max Q. Like he doesn't need to go his Ghost Shroud in this lane, right? Like all of their damage is magic, so Ghost Shroud isn't super helpful. And And he can pretty reliably CS with his pulse, so he has the regen for sure.
Ooh.
Ooh, just
Trap
off the mark.
Illuminate. Yes.
Top lane, Ender again, just running at Betty.
Doing the world tour. He's just been all over the map.
Yeah. Alright, Frag getting harassed a little bit, but he's almost got an Atos. Sogard is still level 5. Like, this bottom lane, experience-wise, is pretty... Ooh. Well, they finally killed top.
Yep, they
Great
just dove
rotation.
him. Now Kunkka versus Ursa.
Kunkka versus Ursa is Ursa favored, obviously.
Yeah,
But-
melee versus melee.
Yeah, but Kunkka, it doesn't, like, matter too much. He's not, like... He's not gonna die to an Ursa.
Especially when he has a haste.
Yeah, especially when he has haste, but he'll never solo die to an Ursa. He has to get rotated on, and that's what we saw with Shadow Shaman. He has boat, like he has Torn, he has X, like he has plenty of things to kite Ursa and give himself space. Should never die. Sogard
Well, we're
actually
gonna
in
see.
a little bit of trouble here.
Ooh, Sogard, great jukes, but you can't juke the X. We're gonna see a boat come out. He drops the Nether Blast, pulled back in. He gets finished off,
another
executed
side.
by Fry. Undead on undead action.
Sogard dead for 40 more seconds. That feels bad.
Jeez. That's terrible. At 10 minutes in, just got level 6. Oh, he's not happy about that one.
Yeah.
Speaking of levels, Razor just got level 10, Ricky.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Razor's level 10 at 10 minutes. 5,000 net worth.
Razor's playing Skyrim. Like, he doesn't even know there's other people in the game.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair. One thing I noticed about Betty's build, going for the Necro Book, I've seen him do this before, and I wonder if Berkeley knew he's an Arc Warden player, because we've seen Betty on the main stage here play this Arc Warden, get a super early Necro Book, and he completely took over the game. He was like 15,000 net worth ahead of the next closest going into the late game, and it was just unstoppable. But if you look
Yeah.
at him now, he's behind Earth.
Where is he?
He is a support at this point.
Yeah. Impressive plays coming up from Cyrano so far, though.
Yeah, that is true. Cyrano's been playing really well. Mid lane, looks like they want to defend.
Yeah.
Arc Warden TPing in.
Well,
It's
that's
just a
a
double,
Tempest.
but
Yeah, just the double. Razor might be in trouble. Here comes the Shadow Shaman. They drop the wards, missing the ward trap, but they will catch Kunkka. He does get the boat out.
boat off is
Coco's
huge.
Rum, and with Abaddon, he's in no trouble. Earth Spirit goes in. They eliminate Shadow Shaman on the backside. On the right side of the fight, Razor, is he really in trouble? He's the scariest hero in the game. With Fury Swipe stacking up, he has to run from Ursa, but Ursa very low. Now has to run from a level 5 Abaddon. On top of Shrine, he's going to pop it. I don't know if they're going to have enough damage to finish him, but Ursa thinks they do, so he takes off.
he's gonna just get miscoiled until he dies.
Plasma Field. Ooh! Here we go, slowed. Taps him once.
One more auto,
Now,
grab him.
is Pugna hunting, or is he the hunter?
Oh, he should be able to get a bad in here, I think, at least.
3 HP, 3 HP. Deny yourself.
He's just looking for a creep.
Oh, no, great
Oh,
play by
what a-
Sogard.
Oh, this guy's in...
Carapo, your play was Carapo.
Sogard is an NA core from what I've been told, and that proves it right there.
I was wanted to deny. That would have been too sick, man, and he let me down.
Well, they got a 5,000 net worth lead. They took 2 towers now, and it's looking really rough here for Michigan. Because Arc Warden's not a hero that plays from behind super well. Like, he gets normally ahead in the lane,
Oh,
and then
Fry's in trouble bottom. Is he? Maybe
is he
not.
actually Tangy? Can he get there? I don't know. He's got a
think
backline. Like
Tangy
the whole
should.
time, the whole team's wrapping around. Lacromosa
Ooh,
looking
Cyrano's
so
going
hard.
in. Misses the rolling boulder, but misses the boulder smash.
do they
Sogard
want?
in the trees.
What a
dude.
TP. Tangy?
Hey,
Finding
Tangy.
courier?
Whoa, Tangy getting a little deep there.
Huh, the Death Pulse healed the courier. That was interesting, actually.
Tangy grouped up with the wrong
Right,
team.
Ender in the top lane getting chased by a double Arc Warden. Can he? No, he's
Going
just
for
gonna
the
TP out. He
TP.
doesn't care.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Look who's in Roche, though. Duh.
Is it Earth Spirit?
It's Quack, yeah. He's got it.
Go. Eat his booty.
Press
Oh,
R. Press R. He's not gonna- Okay.
Doesn't even press R.
Well, I mean, that's good. That gives his team some well-needed gold. Gets himself an extra life there in case he gets caught out.
I feel like the gold is the bigger deal this early on because that Aegis is like, I feel it's.
I don't think it's gonna get used unless
It's
you just
not
get
fight
ganked.
changing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they can fight. I think Berkeley's lineup is too strong right now, and Michigan has. Okay, speaking of Michigan, they gotta be careful top lane. Ooh, Cyrano misses the roll actually.
Oh, they don't have a stun.
He like thought about it. You could see he's like, oh wait, I can just TP.
Right. Wait, which one of his spells stuns again? They change it all the time. Smoke on Shadow Shaman, who's moving up behind a Pugna, who has initiated on an Atos wielding Necrophos. Necrophos feeling good about his net worth. Doesn't actually commit to running away.
This Necrophos is like 3 levels above Sogard's Pugna.
Tangy's on the side. They found Pugna on the side. Decrep, Netherblast, Lifesteal. Here comes the Shackles. Speaking of channeled spells, Illuminate coming in the back line. Can they get it? Aether Shock, but Death Pulse comes out first with the Raindrop. Fry playing very aggressive. Will-O-Wisp gonna catch the Razor as he comes in. Kunkka as well. The boat will clip Pugna. He drops the Nether Ward. Is anyone going to die, Ricky?
No, Fry's still alive, sitting healthy.
Fry's
Do they get the
even-
runes though? Looks like, yeah, Bounty's gonna be taken bottom by Duck, and top lane one's already taken by Cyrano. So 2 and 2 on the runes, but that Necro kill was super important. If they could have found it, might have turned into a tower, but unfortunately,
in my opinion, Wisp could be committed for that. That's a very important kill for them. You're not going to be... Yeah, Duck cancels the TP.
Wait, what?
Because he has his boy coming. No, they realize he doesn't have
Is
any
he
damage.
baiting with the Aegis or
Stolen.
something? I think that's what he is
Yeah,
doing. Trying to bait with
deep.
Aegis.
They go deep. Razor's the one being pursued. Our Warden's teleporting in, but Razor's quick, level 13. Cyrano on the back line connects with the Magnetize, with the Boulder Smash. Doesn't look like he's going to get a kill until Donut shows back up and finishes the job. Cyrano doesn't make it away, but neither do the players of Michigan. Kunkka shows up, drops the boat. Coco's run being drank. Celebration as they execute on the back line Tangy. And once again, Duck will have his damage and life sucked by Donuts.
I mean,
Going
Ender
deep
should be able to get this.
on the high ground.
Yep.
The only player standing is Caudle. He can't even return to his base. Nowhere is safe for him.
I mean, it was a good idea to bait the Razor like that, right? But they didn't have any catch for him, so he just, toyed with him and dragged him around the map until his team could show up. Oh,
The X
here's your
connects. Torrent connects. Razor's here. Great
Oh
time.
my gosh, that
The
tiebreaker.
high ground.
Black
That was
Ramosa, getting a little flashy.
I mean, I do like the bait attempt, but I think if they committed to it immediately, it would have been good. But at the time they committed, Razor's static link I think it must have gone about half.
It went full
duration
duration.
or
No, it
near
was
that.
full duration. Yeah, he had 200 damage.
But I mean, by the time Ursa started running,
Oh, yeah.
because he had already lost some damage, and then he decided to start running a little bit after.
Yeah.
Razor was happy to take that fight. He doesn't care they're under tower.
Yeah, not at all, actually.
Ooh, Atos on Fry. Just slowing down the Ursa.
Dire's middle tower
So the Necro book is out, Ricky.
Yeah, I mean, it just feels too little too late at this point. He's going Necro book into
Oh,
Midas.
Will-O-Wisp
which
is
what you
out as
typically do.
well. Gonna catch on Necro, Abba, and Razor. Ursa goes for Razor. Razor picked up one more time. Atos is gonna hold Ursa down as damage is stolen. Dominus doesn't want to commit. On the backside, though, the casters have come in. The wards and the life drain coming out. Same with the Nether Ward. Abaddon being locked down on Fall Heroes. Tangy's gonna die for that one. And Necrophos will be dropped in the trees. Ursa X'd up. It doesn't look like he's gonna live, so he's doing as much damage as he can. It's not gonna be enough to take anyone out. Sogard playing it smart by the wards. Wants to be safe, but the wards aren't dangerous enough to repel half the team and a creep wave. However,
What
Sogard
a dodge.
once again snakes the TP as the team cleans up the snake wards.
I mean, every fight, just like, it looks like they're taking the initiations correctly on the side of Michigan, but they're just so far behind. This Razor is just, like, unkillable for them, and he's just doing so much damage in these fights.
Yeah, 2,600 above Necro, who is 500 above Kunkka, who is over 1,000 above the Ursa, who is the top player on Michigan.
Yeah.
The
this
Ursa who
is-
gets countered by all their cores.
Yeah, this is a rough game. Cyrano going the Dagon, which is like definitely what we thought was going to be the correct build this game, but it just doesn't.
Cyrano?
Or I'm sorry, I meant Sogard. My bad. Yeah, Cyrano
I mean-
getting Dagon on Earth Spear. Didn't you know about that? Correct item build. Sure.
Fun fact about Sogard is he actually does this build on every character he plays. It just makes more sense on Pugna.
Oh, okay. This makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just that kind of guy.
I thought about it. Like, I'm like a big fan of Dagon Terrorblade, but people get really upset when I do it.
I lost mid to go Colts with that build. I first blooded him and then I started screwing around and died. And then I went and dropped my health to Ancients and went to go Sunder him. And I didn't realize that
Is he gonna? Oh my god, he almost killed him.
I didn't realize that the what is it? The Searing Chains like interrupts your animation. So I was in the middle of casting Sunder and used Searing Chains, and then I just sat there and died because I didn't realize I had to cast Sunder again. And I was like, oh, that was the game.
You're like, all right, well, my bad.
Yeah, I learned that day. I've never made that mistake again.
Duck getting pinged, but
Do you really want to go on the Razor?
yeah, it's like, uh-oh. Okay, he's going for the
You just
TP. He's like, I have to
CTs.
leave.
You just CTs.
This Razor does so much damage already. It's insane.
Bottom lane action's going. Execute comes out on Tangy. Will-O-Wisp gonna go, but I think that might be too late. Coddle's already dropped as well. The Nether Wards and the Serpent Wards are repelling Berkeley for the time being, but
They're just so tanky on Berkeley. Every single hero is hard to kill. Think about it. Like, you have
Yeah.
Kunkka, who really strong as far as like health
Duck wants
pool
to go.
goes. Also has boat buff. Then you have Fry, and you have a Razor. Like, all three of these heroes are insanely hard to kill, and it doesn't feel like Michigan has any damage right now outside of maybe
Oh.
Pugna.
okay, a fight breaks out. Pugna is executed. Cyrno,
Cyrno
on the
kicks him in the
back line.
jaw, dude. He was like, get out of here.
right? Now he's gonna claim the. Ooh, Ava takes it. Takes the Necro Creep.
Oh,
By the
did he?
way, I hate that Earth Spirit helmet. That's my least favorite cosmetic for him.
Oh, I don't like it because of the mustache. It's really weird.
I love the mustache. I just hate the helmet.
Oh.
It's like, but the thing is, it's like I don't like it to the point where I kind of do like it. Cause I'm like, it's so stupid. It's kind of good. But I think it's like stupidest cosmetic that he has is that helmet.
That's fair. Well, 12,000 net worth lead, 21 minutes in the game. They're finally going to decide to push the high ground here, and I think that's definitely the way to go. You do have Arc Warden and Keeper of the Light defense, but are they actually just backing? They are. Okay.
Rotation top, Fry, as well as Kunkka. They're looking for an X. Dux sees it, knows something's up, runs to the trees, and runs away. Okay.
Yeah, good idea from him not to pressure. Obviously, you know that they're going to be backing out of bottom, so.
And Arc Warden's just going to use the double Necros to farm Ancients. I
He's
love
got a
this.
Midas. Yeah, there he goes. I mean, we've seen him do this before, and his Arc Warden like farmed incredibly fast with this double Necro book. He was clearing an entire jungle every time it was off cooldown, but
Yeah, they're very powerful creeps. I wonder if he's using is Mana Burn? Mana Burn's on the melee creep now.
yep, it is.
It's on to level 3, I think.
Level 3 is the Purge. It always has Mana Burn. The Mana Burn just gets better, 30-50, or 30-40-50.
The spell Mana Burn.
Oh, that's on the ranged Archer. That's on the Archer.
At level 3?
I believe so.
Gains Purge at level 3. Gains True Sight at level 3.
Maybe they don't have the target Mana Burn anymore, now that I think about it. They might not.
Dude, this is the thing that frustrates me with Dota, is this game gets changed so much, and there's so many small details, I can't keep track of it all.
Yeah. Well, tier 2 top lane, and that is gone. Bottom lane, Shadow Shaman pushing. Tangy does have wards. Gonna try and take his own tier 2. I think that's definitely the right play. Or is he gonna keep him for high ground? Find out.
I think he drops them here and goes home.
They're pinging him, they know. Yeah, he's gotta leave now.
Tangy's gone. No one can stop that TP though. You know what'd be
Yeah.
sick is if Kunkka teleported into the trees, or they didn't play where Kunkka could X them. I guess that would be for support though.
So this is interesting. He's actually going the level 3 Necros instead of going other items. Usually when we've seen him do this, he keeps just the level 1 Necro and then ends up selling it late game. But
I think it's good. Like Necro, in my mind, is like the most mid-game item, and right now they are getting slaughtered. So this is
Yeah.
like the best item. Like you can't build late game. You lost the opportunity to build late game when the 12,000 gold lead at 24 minutes happened. You have to build for right now. There's no more insurance. You have no outer towers.
Yeah, I agree. This game's definitely not over for Michigan. But, like, Berkeley can definitely throw a high ground push, and if that happens, Michigan can get a lot out of it. So we'll see. I just still think Ursa's game is so difficult. I don't really see him ever killing a hero. Pugna actually went back for a Atos instead of a Dagon.
Ooh.
Top lane, Cyrano
With
rolling
an
in.
Aether, that's pretty good. Boulder
they
Smash
find-
connected.
oh, Tangy
Again,
is
Tang is
super
surrounded
dead.
by Berkeley. He's always like, it's like he's not even near them. He's in the middle of them.
Yeah. Ender finds Betty's clone, and he's just going to take it down. Free 240 gold. Now he's going to take the Necro creeps. 200 more. He's got 640 gold.
Razor hasn't died yet. He's just been doing whatever he wants. Completely outplaying Michigan.
I mean, he's got a BKB. Like there's no way they kill this guy, ever.
Oh yeah, his items are he's nearing twice Arc Warden's net worth at this point.
Generation.
Yeah. That's pretty insane. I mean, if he kills another clone and Necro minions again, then absolutely he's going to Eclipse double his net worth.
Okay, here we go. Pugna's gonna try and go on Razor. Illuminate backing him up. Razor drops the static link, gets blinded to interrupt it. Force Staff keeping Caudle alive, but he actually wanted to go below to the trees. Donut might actually have enough damage to finish him before... No, almost.
Betty's illusion is just getting clipped.
Okay, teleport in. Fry on the back line. There's the Atos static link coming in. Oh no, the
Doesn't
scythe.
get the ult, yeah. He gets Enrage off, he at least doesn't get Scythe, but he's dead now for 70 seconds. Does have buyback at least, so he can come back into the fight, but Berkeley gonna use this time for Roshan. I think that's definitely the way to do it. His second Rosh, this will be cheese as well.
Yeah, because Ursa picked it up earlier, very quickly.
Who do you put this on?
Probably just... I mean, it's not bad on... Necro makes the most sense, but Razor's your biggest hero.
Yeah, I think you give the Aegis to Necro and you put your cheese, or I'm sorry, the Aegis on Razor and you give your cheese to Necro.
Right, because you get the cheese. Yeah, the cheese makes a lot of sense on Necro as well, and then give her... Yeah, Razor, and Razor can go play up. Kunkka doesn't need to play up. He's fine playing behind these two heroes.
You could give the Aegis to Necro though, because Ender has a BKB, so you can always BKB and cheese.
Yeah.
And it's not like he's gonna get bursted.
I think regardless, they're going to split it between Necro and Razor.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's... Yeah,
there
there
it
it
is.
goes to Necro. Atos on the large minion, 300 gold bounty. 200 gold bounty,
200
rather.
bounty, yeah.
Spirit Bear is 300 gold? Or did I just make
Spirit
that
Bear's
number up?
300, Necro Minions are 200 each. Arc Warden's double is 240.
240, jeez.
Yeah, that was one of the big nerfs to him. is-
Spirit. Going on Cyrano, drops the Necro book. Cyrano makes it away with the roll.
Doesn't block the roll, actually. That's interesting.
Him double dies. It's the game is slowed down, but this still favors Berkeley.
It does. Look at this
Yeah.
Keeper of the Light right now. He's just cutting waves.
No, they're
Sure.
going on
Yeah.
Razor deep underneath. He has an Aegis though. Looks like he's going to expend it here. I don't
Alright.
think Michigan wants to go for more.
No, I don't think you have any way of reliably getting the second kill.
Probably-
Karabo accidentally pops his ult.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was about. Okay. Cyrano going for the Force Staff after Spirit Vessel, no boots. So this is for Ursa, this is for Flux, this is for just getting... Yeah, there's a lot of punishment for positioning on Michigan, so I like the Force Staff.
Force Staff's, I think, the best item in the game against Pugna. Just because he can't reliably get life drain on you, because you can always just Force Staff and get away. He also went Atos this game, so you need to be able to outrange him. You can't let him get like a long duration life drain. Or on
And same
any of
with
your
Life
allies.
Drain. You can break life drain by just getting out of range.
Yeah, exactly. So you can almost always get like survive Pugna's burst by just force staffing. And Abaddon just has Vlad's gonna go Medallion next. That's pretty standard, pretty straightforward. I love watching Earth Spirit just like kick a creep through a creep wave and it killing its other friends. That's always nice.
Right? Good hero. What do you go for? 40 damage. I like it.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
did
wait,
he?
Sogard and Tangy are just like afraid to push up here. Well, I say that, and they go on Fry. Is this a kill potentially? It might, but oh, they see the rest of the team roaming over.
Athos, backside, Tempest double, Necro units rolling in, Razor behind them though.
They just are out immediately. They're like, yeah, we can't ever fight into them, guys.
Yeah.
Gold is a great conductor.
Bounty runes getting picked up. Tangy just dropping the wards top. They want another tower.
Radiant structures.
Razor TPing in. They do not see him yet. They will now, and they should be able to clean up these wards. Keep that tower alive just a little bit longer. Mid lane, Sogard with the X. Ooh, he actually misses the torrent.
Cyrano's gonna connect on Pugna. They drop him. Cyrano gets the last hit.
Yeah.
Great dodge by Pugna, but you gotta dodge the rolling boulder and the boulder smash.
Yeah, Spirit Vessel's so good against Pugna. It is so difficult to play against that.
And it's like just a great item for Spirit to build into. It's like I'll build into it on games when it doesn't even counter anyone, just because it just feels so good on the hero. The nature of the hero having to go in and being around a lot of kills.
Yep, Necro actually itemizing for a Radiance as his next item. I think that's absolutely the pick.
Woo! Spirit Vessel does not break Tangy's Blink Dagger. I'm impressed Tangy has a Blink Dagger with how difficult his game's been going, but I guess he has Blink Aether actually.
Yeah, that is surprising. I didn't expect him to be this farmed.
I guess 30 minutes in.
He does have, yeah, I mean, he does have Ether Shock, which allows him to farm creeps. So you can at least find farm around the map. Tempest Double actually finds Fry in the jungle, but is this going to be enough to kill him? Probably not.
Fry's just gonna get a ton of gold from this. Oh my god, dude.
200, 240, and he wants to kill
Plus
the
another
archer.
200, he got it as well. 640 gold he picked up from that engagement. He's still holding the cheese, has a Radiance recipe and the Divine Relic, or Sacred Relic.
I'm expecting him to just press W and hit Shrine here. I want to see this. Oh, yeah.
Super heal.
Mid lane, I hear some action. They find Cyrano. This is a first kill we've seen for them in a while. And Tangy finds a Hex on the Razor.
Well,
Has
great
BKB.
kill if they can get it. Pops the BKB, he's running. Tempest Double is here, but BKB charge. Looks like he's going to be able to make it
Yeah,
away.
he's getting out of dodge.
Fry doesn't want to leave. On the top side,
finds
Tangy
him.
again. Tangy blinks deep, but has
Drop
no
wards?
teammates.
Oh, he doesn't have time for wards.
Warren?
He didn't have mana for wards.
Plasma Ward, Plasma Field rather. On the backside, we see the Will-O-Wisp connecting on 3. Ursa wants to go in and take this. Goes straight for Razor. Starts going for the Fury Slice, but he's been X back. The Wisp is still going. Fry's going to eat the cheese after executing Ursa, and he's in great shape. A full duration Will-O-Wisp does end up claiming the life of Razor on the backside due to the Necro unit for 1,580 gold. But our Warden will take that gold, and the weight of it in his pockets is going to slow him down. He is now under fire for Fry and Lacrimosa. X back. Go for the Tidebringer. Go for the Death Pulse. It's going to finish him. Now another X comes out.
Lacrimosa is just hungry. He actually misses the torrent, but he's fine. He doesn't care too much.
Pugna, not very scary. Kunkka and Necrophos beside each other. Doesn't look like Michigan can deal with this. They buy back on the Arc Ward, and he pops the first round of Necro units from his double. Fry being chased out of the base, but really not taking that much damage. Abba is here too to help him stay alive. Shield goes out, Necro unit dies. X collects on the correct Arc Ward.
Betty's
Fry,
way
Kunkka,
out of
and
the
Abba
base.
beating him down. Cyrano has returned to the fight, and we are going to see Arc Warden drop after buyback. Ursa still dead. Pugna the only core alive. Ursa has buyback available. Ricky, Michigan is in trouble.
I think this is just game over. I don't think you can kill Kunkka.
X connects if they get this kill. Oh no, you also okay. Illuminate coming out, but Death Pulse is sealing the wave. Aether Shock, Illuminate, great combination. Atos on Pugna, can he stay alive again this time? Fry going straight in. Boat will connect, dropping him to half. Cyrano follows that up. Rolling Boulder. Boulder Smash connects into Tangy. The wards are dropped behind the racks. They can walk away from them. They're not scared. Those aren't keeping the building safe at all. Okay. Okay. Beating down the buildings. They're good at killing. They're not really good at killing buildings. But I mean, when there's no one here to defend it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you know, they get it eventually. Razor not here, unfortunately. Doesn't have Ags yet either, so...
X'd on Ursa. He cannot initiate on them. I really like that play.
Just giving them more space to take this Rax.
Yeah. Now it's second tier 3 going for a lane of Rax. No Arc Warden still. No Pugna. Look, they might try and get another pick before Pugna and Arc Warden are up. Here we go. X is going to connect on Caudle. They force staff him. It doesn't matter.
I mean, Lacrimosa is just like putting so much threat with just getting an X, right? 'Cause it's like, hey, you don't know if we're going to come. Oh, yeah, they actually just called the GG. There it is.
G frickin' G from Sogard, actually. Well, Ricky, 28-9, although it was meticulous, it didn't really feel like it was... Well, I guess it did feel one-sided. I didn't realize how much of a bloodbath it was. I think both teams played well. Berkeley just clearly played better, especially the Razor performance from Endure.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the draft, it is hard to decide, like, it's hard to realize if Michigan actually had a chance to win this game. Like, every hero that I look at just it seems pretty heavily countered, and I don't see a way for them to really stop Berkeley from being able to just play their game and end the game. And, yeah.
I think Ursa played great, going off your point. Ursa played really well, but it just wasn't a game for him because of the draft. I think Ursa played much better than I expected. But again, yeah, as you were saying, even playing at that level, they just didn't really have the tools they needed to deal with.
You're definitely right. I don't think anyone on Michigan played particularly bad. There's just their lanes went pretty poorly, and that was just the mismatch there, right? Like, they're constantly lane swapping, trying to give their Ursa and Arc Warden a better lane. Ursa did okay. Arc Warden was on food stamps for the first 15 minutes of the game. Like, he didn't have anything going for him.
He was getting owned.
Yeah, and this is a hero that needs a good start, and then we see Sogard in the off lane have to build like this Aether Lens Atos, and he never really gets online because by the time he gets his items, he gets his levels, Berkeley's 15,000 gold ahead, and he can't kill anyone at that point. So
exactly. And then they just played it out very slowly after that.
Yeah, congratulations to Berkeley. They advance. You know, next round on for them. But for University of Michigan, that's their last game for this season.
Should we take a short break before we get into the Slugs versus SBU, Eternal King
Slugs
Frankie?
versus SBU. I'm very excited for that game. So yes, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a few moments as we jump into the elimination match between Slugs and SBU. Yeah, that's what it is.
Well done. See you guys soon.
Traveling through the night, the days just pass me by. The city shining bright. I search for the reason why the days just pass me by. We travel through the light to a city shining bright. to a city shining bright. I search for the reason why. Travel through the night. The days just pass me by. The city shining bright. I search for the reason why. The days just pass me by. We travel through the light to a city shining
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Not Enigma.
Not Enigma? Oh, you're right. Definitely not Enigma. Yikes.
Yeah. Goodbye, Enigma. Very quick bans. I love this. I love when teams come in with a strategy. Always impresses me, especially when it's both teams. This is for their elimination. These are two talented teams.
Yeah, they really
That's
are.
what I expect from both of them. Nyx ban. I think that's something we haven't seen enough of. As much as I love the hero, I think it's underrated.
Yeah, I do appreciate the fact that it's getting banned just
10
because
seconds remaining.
it does mean teams like recognize its strength.
Radiant team banned.
And yeah, he is crazy strong. They actually ban out the Bounty Hunter, which I don't remember if we've seen SBU play Bounty Hunter much, but they ban out Lifestealer as well. So let's see.
Lifestealer makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, no one likes dealing with that hero. He's really
He
annoying.
isn't even really picked up too often anymore. But what they did with him in the past, like in the Winter Invitational, they made it. SBU made it their hero. Go.
10
First pick.
seconds remaining.
Don't even need all the time. It's a juggernaut.
Wow, just first pick Jug, huh?
I like it. It's pressure. You got to respond to it. It doesn't matter what Slugs wanted to do before the pick. Now they have to change what they want to do.
Yeah, that's
Really
Remelia's
cool.
hero. I think we've seen Remelia play Juggernaut. Like, I think we saw him play Juggernaut like 4 or 5 games in a row in CSL. I don't think he had to change his hero. It was either Lifestealer or Juggernaut in every game, I'm pretty sure.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Remelia, I honestly, you just put. It doesn't matter what you do to Remelia. He just finds farm and
Radiant
like,
team pick.
he just does well no matter what. You can't stop him. So they take the Grimstroke.
Are they going to go the Doom then? The thing is like, if you have Grimstroke, you want a good combination.
need
Doom
a good
is available. You also want someone that can beat Juggernaut in lane. Doom, not a hero that necessarily beats him in lane, but if you get to level 6, it's pretty good. And I don't know. Maybe you just pick a good lane counter to Juggernaut. I think that might be better.
Seconds remaining.
I'm more scared of Grimstroke Doom than anything. I don't think you're going to take Lich as your other carry, which is another combo. I think Doom's very strong right now. I think you don't have to worry about how the first 5 levels play because they're not going to determine the game. It's like if you want to shut down a Juggernaut, I don't know if grabbing Grimstroke immediately is what you want to do. So I think you just pick something that's still strong and
That's still strong. I see what you're saying.
exactly right. Like as you said, after Doom gets 6, it's a different lane. So what's that? The first 8 minutes of the game, we'll say, Juggernaut has an advantage until Doom is much more. Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
There you go. You called it. It just took the Slugs a little while for them to decide.
I mean, I
it.
appreciate that they took the time to think about it for sure. Now,
And then SVU doesn't take time. The shoe. Now, Shoes Coddle is great. It's not Shoes Undying, which is what I always want to see, but it's
Yeah,
Shoes
who
Coddle.
doesn't
I'm
want to
still
see
happy
that?
about.
I am a
plays
little
Undying.
surprised by the Keeper of the Light, though. I'm not sure because it's not something that pairs well with Juggernaut per se. So maybe like you just go off lane with the Keeper of the Light.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I don't think you don't lane them. Keeper of the Light pretty much exclusively is an offlane support. I could make it work as a safe lane, but I just think that if you're picking Keeper of the Light, you're doing it to play Keeper of the Light's game, which is go to the off lane. It doesn't matter if you're Radiant or Dire, play in the trees and just blast people and secure last hits and be a huge nuisance.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm really curious to see what they want to pick against this Juggernaut because I would expect SBU to just get a couple Jug counters out. Because I don't know how, like, Juggernaut's one of those heroes where if he gets a good start, that hero is so difficult to play against.
Mm-hmm.
So difficult to play against. And they've already banned out, like, the Enigma. Medusa's banned as well.
You could go Tusk as your other support.
And there's the Bane ban. Yeah, so, like, they don't really have good BKB canceling or spin TP cancels outside of the Doom.
Mm-hmm. If you want Tusk as your other support, though, I feel like Grimstroke Tusk is dangerous, but not strong in the late game.
Exactly, that's my thought process too. Is it feels okay, but I just feel like it would lack pretty heavily as far as your late game potential. You need something that offers a little bit more. It also just doesn't synergize with Grimstroke really.
Yeah.
All right, they banned Pugna. That's a what we've seen been played by multiple people, Nozom and Frankie and Dark Raider. So that's a good ban.
Yeah.
SBU loves that hero.
Yep. I love when Dark Raider plays it.
Nozom played a great Pugna support a few times that we've seen.
Oh.
Okay, so that's Rubik Doom offlane.
Also denies them from taking Rubik.
That is true. You're a really good point at that. That's a really, really good point. But
it's a Rubik is the thing. I'm never scared of a Rubik because
just
Rubik
take
is
the
always
Lich?
the player.
They're just going to take the Lich, right? Like, you need something that sets up for Jug that you can get kills with. It has to just be Lich.
5 seconds.
If they take the Lich, they need stuns on their other 2 cores.
Correct.
And then if you want to look at heroes with stuns,
Team pick.
there's the Lich,
Yeah,
okay?
Dude, we are on it right now.
Right?
I'm like thinking, I was like, every other combination hero with Juggernaut is either in pick, has been picked, or is banned, right? Normally it's Grimstroke, Rubik, Shadow Shaman. All of them are taken, so why not just take the Lich? It's classic, it's really strong.
And they got 2 great teamfight ultimates on their supports.
Yeah. So this is a really bad lane for Doom. Even with Rubik, who has Lift, as soon as Juggernaut hits that Blade Fury, Doom is in a lot of trouble.
Doesn't, yes, I agree, first of all. Second of all, doesn't the Eternal King himself play Chaos Knight?
He loves Chaos Knight.
Yeah, isn't he like level 20 plus on Dota?
I don't
Plus
even
on Chaos
remember.
Knight.
I know Frankie plays it, for sure.
I'm just thinking, like, because they need stuns, as we discussed.
Yeah, Chaos Knight would be a great off-lane pick, actually.
Rubik would love to steal a second stun, but Rubik also would love to stay alive longer than 1 second after getting reality rifted.
Yeah, he wants, like, Blade Fury or, like, Lich Chain Frost. Like, those are his, like, 2 big spells right now. What do you think for Slugs? If you're looking at Slugs right now, what is, like, their big pick right here? Because they need a safe lane.
Team
BKB.
pick.
Ursa, okay?
That's
Ursa
good.
can build BKB, and he is strong against Juggernaut. I like
I was
it.
gonna say BKB hero, like you were saying, either Ursa. I thought maybe Troll Warlord could have been decent because he's good at killing the Keeper of the Light Wisp.
So
He can also
do the
man up
same,
on
yeah.
Juggernaut and survive Omni Slash. So it's the
Yeah.
same idea as Ursa. They both do the same
I
thing.
knew we were going to see a Kunkka.
Dark Raider Kunkka. Oh man.
Ursa, we just saw how difficult it is for Ursa. It's such a small commitment from Kunkka to X someone. Like it's like what 75 mana, 50 mana. I'll pull
Yeah.
it up here. And it has a short cooldown and makes Ursa. Need
Ursa just can't fight near boat either. Is the thing.
50 mana, 8-second cooldown.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
It's so good. Kunkka drops a boat in the fight, and if it hits like him or Juggernaut, those heroes aren't dying to Ursa. So
Yeah.
that is pretty insane. So they get to save their
Yeah.
last pick for Frankie on SBU. I mean, not last pick in the game, but their last pick
Yeah.
for Stony Brook is going to be for Frankie here. They banned Necro. We actually just
I-
saw Necro do absolute work in last game.
Regardless of this ban, I want to know what you think of the Slug's last pick. I think they need a ranged character, a ranged core, and
Really, I think they pick
don't-
Monkey King.
10 seconds remaining.
triple melee.
I think you just pick Monkey King and go mid and just do your best at shutting down Kunkka because Juggernaut doesn't do exceptionally well against Monkey King either.
Team pick.
They actually ban Alchemist.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
similar idea.
Sven?
I was gonna say Sven! No, I should have just said it. I was like, they're gonna pick Frankie Sven, dude. This is his hero. And they do it. Alright. I'm super happy. We're getting like 3 iconic heroes. Stony Brook just picked Dark Raider Kunkka, Frankie Sven, and Remelia Juggernaut. This is like 3 of their favorite heroes to play.
If you're gonna play a best of 1 for elimination, for almost a LAN
10
invite.
seconds
I think you
think-
have to pick Monkey King, right?
No, I mean I think this is what SBU does exactly. If you're gonna play an elimination match, you're gonna do what this is what CDEC did in TI5. If you're gonna go out, you're gonna go out playing your heroes.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, what do Slugs pick here, honestly, like, for this mid lane? You're going against Kunkka. There's only a couple of good matchups.
It's gonna get ran at. A hero that's gonna get ran at.
Is that enough?
I don't think it is.
I know Benbird plays a mean OD.
I think. Oh, I see the logic here. We've seen this before, and this is my assumption I'm going to make. OD makes sense for Sven, OD makes sense for Kunkka, OD makes sense for Juggernaut. I think OD is going to struggle playing against all three of these heroes because he can only do so much with Imprisonment, which has a decently long cooldown. Ursa is going to have a difficult time being a front line, and so is Doom's going to have a difficult time being more than an R button. That leaves a lot of pressure on OD to do something, but there's going to be a lot more pressure on OD from the lineup of Stony Brook that I think OD is going to have to focus on being like the driving force win condition for this team.
Yeah, I think you could have honestly just even taken Ursa to the mid lane and pick a safe lane that like owns Sven. Iroha going against Frankie, that's honestly a decent matchup. So I still stand by the fact that Monkey King I think was the pick here. It beats both Sven and Kunkka, and as long as either Benbird or Iroha can play it would have been pretty solid.
It also could build a basher for Juggernaut.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's great for all three of those heroes. I worry about Benbird's OD for the same reason you said. I think OD is great against a lot of these like melee cores, but there's actually a lot of control coming out of this game, and OD is going to need a very early BKB for this to become effective.
Yeah, the Slug's chance of winning is in the mid game, and I think they have a small window, but that is their only real window. Ursa's the necessity of BKB for Ursa is just absolutely insane against the slow of Chain Frost, the stun of Stormhammer, the X from Kunkka, the blind from Caudle, the Wisp from Caudle, which Ursa is going to have to be in charge of killing with Overpower. Ursa is going to be spread thin, OD is going to be spread thin, and Doom. I think Doom is going to also have a difficult time being more than an R button. I think when they get BKBs on the Slugs, they need to commit them to hitting team fights with them and winning the game off those team fights. Because if those BKBs go to 5 seconds, I think that SBU will roll over them in the late game, and I don't think SBU is going to have a hard time beating them in the early game. And even in the mid game, I think SBU is also fine against the Slugs.
Yeah. I just worry about the lanes. I think Ursa's lane's going to be decent. I don't think he's going to have too much of a problem.
I think that's the only time he's going to be scary is in the laning phase for Ursa.
Yeah, I really worry for Doom. Doom into Jug Lich has been notoriously a very bad lane for a Doom. And I guess we'll see what happens mid lane. But let's just introduce these teams as they're kind of just staring at each other. Bot lane, we have Poxy on his Grimstroke. We've got Gaki Love playing Rubik. I'll see a little
might have a fight bottom. Stormhammer, Grimstroke stun connects you. Grabs her.
They're not gonna get the. They're not gonna find a kill.
Oh, Rubik gets spun on top though with the Lich combo. Lich actually went Frost Blast for that one.
Frost Blast level 1 is totally fine. It's a good nuke, and they still don't have any way to kind of get out of range of it. So
why not sacrifice a level 1, Ricky?
Carlo. Let me put on my glasses here, but sacrifice was removed from the game actually in 7.20. Thank you.
Yeah, next thing you're gonna tell me is Troll's ult doesn't make everyone attack quickly.
Yep. Should we finish introductions or just watch?
Let's
at this
just
point?
go because Grimstroke's getting beaten down by Caudle and by Frankie. He'll buy time with the Inkswell. It actually does connect on Caudle. Aroha and Frankie going blow for blow, but you never want to go do that with an Ursa. Illuminate barely misses Poxy. Aroha's going to keep on chasing Sven under pressure of a ton of creeps. By the way, Shu has clearly been watching my educational streams playing Caudle. Hold on, he's going in. Stormhammer into an Illuminate, connects, Ursa dropping low, gonna have to sell. When you play Caudle, you put your ward very aggressively to see where people are under the tower. That's where they play the whole lane against Caudle is under the tower.
Yep.
Happy to see that.
One thing that's
here we go again. I heard 2 mangoes get popped. Inkswell is gonna pop on Frankie, but Caudle's gonna be there in time. Oh no,
he gets the kill.
Then actually gets it.
He is fast enough to close to Frankie here, but not gonna happen. Caudle and Sven is like a classic lane top lane nose on super low, but gonna survive maybe, or is he just gonna die to creeps? No. TPing out, he'll be fine. Caudle Sven's a classic lane, right? Because Sven super dumb hero, right? Like dumbest of all the heroes.
Whoa,
Ricky,
calm down.
All he needs is a little bit of mana, which a wizard like Keeper of the Light can give him. So it's great.
So the dumb man and the wizard?
Yeah. It's like the wizard and the apprentice. So together they work really well. You get stun, sets up a really easy illuminate, and then there's like you don't have to invest a ton of money into regen like you normally do on Sven.
Is under attack.
Yeah. I don't know about saying the Sven's super dumb, but I agree with everything else.
Dude, he is super dumb. Look at his intellect. It's
You don't say that.
17 plus 1.3. That's 0.
Man, you don't gotta say that to him though.
All right, I'm sorry,
You don't
Sven.
say that. You don't say that to a man with a sword as big as you are.
That is true. I would be. This is not someone I want to be insulting.
That's not a lesson you want to learn the hard way. Speaking of swords, they got the Sven Juggernaut combo.
Yeah, they
sword
really
masters.
do. 2 big swords. I mean, they have a 3rd sword in the mid lane too.
Does he have the Gunblade?
No, the Gunblade. I don't like that sword.
Sword of the Admiral from Dark Raider.
Yeah, that sword actually came out in Dota in Warcraft 3, if I remember right.
Oh, Stormhammer comes out bottom lane,
That is
connecting
a
on
big
both.
illuminate.
Connecting on both.
Almost gets the kill on Frankie, but not enough. Shu gets a double kill.
Double.
Oh my gosh, this bot lane is a massacre. All right, Stony Brook looking pretty good so far. They're winning all 3 lanes.
Yeah, Stony Brook's used to this one. OD is farming though.
OD is not
winning,
doing
but farming.
terrible.
It's
Yeah.
close. Skunk is a little bit ahead right now.
Yeah,
That's Admiral.
I would expect Kunkka to win this lane, to be honest. Like, I don't think OD wins against Kunkka, but I don't think he does terrible against Kunkka.
Yeah. Because Kunkka's a melee hero, but he can kind of play a little bit far. Boom. Easy last hits from
It's
a
an
boy,
Invis
Dark
Poxy
Raider.
bottom, but I don't think you can do
Under-
anything with it.
Dark Raider's doing a fantastic job.
Actually, I say that, and they go on Shu, but he gets stunned up. There, it doesn't
You
matter.
can't chase the horseman.
Yeah, you really can't.
So Dark Raider's 5 now with 3 points in Tidebringer to Odie, who's just about to hit 5. Is it 3 points Astral? Or yeah, 3 points Astral.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what you do most of the time. You need the cast range on it, and it gives you a lot more mana back whenever you have the Arcane, what is it, Equilibrium up? Yeah.
Oh, Dark Raider does not make it to lane in time to get all the last hits, but he probably can get all these, especially with Tidebringer. Woo! Doesn't even
Frankie's
use it.
got another stun coming out in 2 seconds. This Poxy is super dead.
Boom! Illuminate and Stormhammer connect simultaneously. Obviously, the carry gets the last hit. Game is rigged.
All right, fight for rune top. Gawky Love actually mistimes the lift there, so knows
He's not
I'm
in
gonna
trouble
chase
though,
him
is
down.
he?
I think he'll live.
Yeah, he has Fade Bolt too. I think he... Yeah, no, there's a Mango on Lich. You don't fight that.
This bot lane is so rough. Sven is going to be enormous.
Yeah. He's doing great. That's Frankie, playing Frankie.
Benbird actually
Sven's
found a
actually
DD rune, and he's chilling mid.
A DD?
Oh, he did. Yeah, it just expired.
Ah, I see.
Bottom lane,
Inkswell
Inkswell.
goes out on Sven. Sven's Warcry's popped, and he's really not in too much trouble. He does have a few stacks on him.
Remilia is actually not doing as good as I thought he would top, but I think,
It's a tough lane.
yeah, I don't think it's really that big of a deal. Like, he's still finding a lot of CS. Doom is just getting more out of this than I expected. Bot lane,
Oh,
Ursa
yeah.
stunned up. Oh, barely gets out of the range of the Illuminate there.
Remelia's just pulling the creeps under his tower and last hitting them. Great job. That's why he's staying so high on CS.
Yeah, Lich has been getting a lot of pulls off. The main reason is he can get pulls because if either of those heroes try to contest the pull, they'll die to the Lich Jug combo, and actually we might see it right here.
Okay, Frost Armor.
Gogulov just gonna
Nope,
TP
they wanna
out. That was a
switch to
really smart play actually.
He knew he wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Ricky, there's 6 kills for SVU.
Yeah. 3,000 gold lead at just over 6 minutes in this.
What the heck?
Yeah, they're doing really good.
This is the shoe lane bottom that's doing all the work.
Yeah, Shu and Frankie is a pretty scary lane.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just in general, like, there's so much magic damage from these two heroes.
They're gonna go for it right here. Stormhammer connects on Ursa. There's the Illuminate. He's had to buy at least one more salve. He is holding on to 10 wand charges.
And Frankie
He has
now
a
has stun up
hatchet
again.
queued up. Oh, here we go again. An Illuminate gonna
He's
come
super
out.
dead.
On charges too.
The wand. I mean, this is what you can just keep doing, right? You just keep spamming your chakra magic into Frankie, and there's nothing you can do to special.
Oh, Shoot finds him.
That
Stormhammer
was a
comes out,
little
immediately turns
aggressive.
around for an Illuminate. Gonna run away on Coddle. Actually, he's blinding light as well.
This Regenerat's just been sitting bottom, scouted by a ward from the Radiant here, and no one has moved to take it, which is really surprising. Ursa pings it now, but no, he doesn't have time to get there. So
He does not have time to get there. Is he really going for it?
nah,
Oh.
I think he's like, yeah, it's not happening. So he's gonna go Shrine instead. Kunkka finds himself a DD in the top lane. That's a pretty good rune for Kunkka.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Can use that to farm. Great job by Dark Raider getting to the side camps.
All right, hammer bottom. Sven making space. Here comes the Inkswell though, and oh, yeah, there's that spell called Blinding Light.
Frankie's gonna TP out. Ursa on the pursuit of Coddle. Very difficult character to catch.
Yeah. Actually, one of the only heroes he probably can't catch.
Yeah.
All right, Remilia has his level 6 Doom, still level 5. As soon as Doom has level 6, he's going to need to rotate. It's going to get really rough for him. Or they just need to actually full commit and kill Remilia top lane.
Yeah, Remilia is not really getting too punished for sitting by himself. Yeah, with Doom though.
All right, Nozom's rotating. This might be... The bag
Opportunity
needs...
to go and jug for sure.
Yeah, the bag needs to use this Devour. He's just been sitting on it for a little while.
Interesting. Maybe he's not comfortable on the hero.
I think he wants to save it to go kill a jungle creep, but I don't think it's worth it. Like, just using Devour off cooldown, I think, is better than, like, getting a jungle creep with it almost every time. It's like a Midas.
I agree. Unless the jungle creep spell is going to change the lane, which I don't think it will because he is already doing just fine. I agree with you.
The
It's-
Dire
'cause it's
also...
either-
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, it's either you want maximum GPM or you want the best spell possible. And
Yeah.
You just have to commit to that decision.
Um,
Wait, where did he get Centaur Stomp from?
He's had it for a little while. But I was going to say, Nozom actually sentryed their own hard camp there. Actually, Gakula's in trouble. There's an Omni
Rubik is
Slash.
getting Sinister Gaze. Omni Slash does not get the bounty around. Juggernaut will collect both.
Yeah, there's no way Doom beats him there.
Spinning out.
Yeah, he needs a +1 to be able to find that kill, because if he tries to go for just the Doom on Remilia, he's pretty quick. Doom having 0 points in Scorched Earth. He would also have Lich there to just slow him down, so I don't think you can find the kill. Bottom lane,
Yep.
Frankie.
Oh, here we go. Phantom's Embrace. Rubik is here. Stole Warcry. It's gonna help them chase, but he wishes Stormhammer.
He just doesn't
hiding
get in
the
range
tree.
for the lift.
Dark Raiders
Dark
here.
Raider.
Next on the level 6 Kunkka. Kunkka does have Enrage. Procs with the Torrent Boat coming out. Will-O-Wisp as well, hitting Kunkka and Rubik. Rubik will drop Ursa. Ursa's going to drop 2 Kunkka, but in fact we're going to see a pause.
Grimstroke DCs. Oh no, Poxy, what has happened?
Spring already.
Grimstroke might actually run. No, he's not going to run into the Wisp.
Well, Iroha's dead here. Dark Raider got his backswing. Let's look at this. He is super ready. Look at this engagement here, guys. This is some good
He
fighting.
is going to smack that bear booty with that thing. Look at those socks, too, on Kunkka.
Yeah, those are really nice socks. Very clean, surprisingly, for being on a battlefield.
About to be covered in blood.
Yeah.
He is going to smash this dude. Ursa's winding up, too, though. God, Ursa's claws are...
Yeah, I would say I put it in like the showcase mode where you just look at them because it looks really cool. They're both just staring at each other, just wind up, ready to hit. But then we got this big boy Sven here who is just angrily staring at Grimstroke.
He goes for the AFKs.
Yeah. Bad manner.
You can get, if you showcase on Sven, you can get Grimstroke's face right in your camera.
Really? Nice. All right, we're doing
Like, just super close up.
You can see in his face if that's what you mean.
Oh, maybe I have it like
Mine's
right.
like right inside his face.
Jeez.
Nice model.
Now, OD has been farming the jungle as well as just like Kunkka has, but Kunkka's still up on CS.
Yeah, he had a much better lane. He did pretty good in lane.
Oh, they tip him.
Is it spring already?
Benford's actually going for a Midas, which might not work against this really early game oriented lineup from Stony Brook here.
Outworld Devourer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Going for Midas.
we've seen it feel almost like a core item. Gets picked up every game, regardless of if you feel like it's a Midas game or not. But he's close to it. It's not a terrible timing, just fine timing with 3 null talismans.
Yeah, I agree. His timing's pretty good. I just worry that he's gonna have a Midas and then Stony
They're
Brook's
gonna
just
run
gonna
at him, and
they're just gonna group up, you know.
Exactly. Well, the first Wisp this game,
Looking
pretty good.
Yeah, this Wisp owns. They like set up 2 free kills. Well, I'm sure Poxy will be back soon. Stay tuned, everyone. Let's take a look here. If you're Doom, he's going Vlad's. All right, I like that. Good pickup. Does he have something on Courier already? Oh, he's got drums first, so he's already finished the drums. Now he's going for Vlad's. I like it.
Yeah. Drums have really been winning me over. And then, especially on Doom, you just pick up a quick drums, movement, speed, and stats make a ton of sense on your hero. As well as then you just start building into like, you can go, there's the reconnect, you can go Crimson Guard, you can go Vladimir's, you can go Pipe, any of those items all just work so well after it.
All right, let's see this.
Here's the on
duel.
pause, the cleanup bottom,
Oh.
dead. Foxy, Phantom's Embrace, X though, pull him back, beat him down, boom. Boom, all the swords, 4 players on SBU bottom.
And that's a tower.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
They're gonna stop. I don't think they need to, do they?
It's under attack.
Why would they? I mean, someone should go mid, but
I mean, Benford's not
They have a
like
meat
it's an
wagon.
OD, right? Like you're not really afraid of OD taking your tower.
here comes the Grimstroke. He can't reveal himself though.
He's got to be careful. He needs like 2 more heroes. Doom's on his way bottom though. Grimstroke not level 6 though, so they can't set up a.
Doom here, Doom on Kunkka, Stormhammer gonna connect on Doom, same with an Illuminate, no Zams, gonna Sinister Gaze him. There's a Phantom Embrace, now Sven's the one in trouble, got the War Cry up, and it looks like he's gonna drop. I think SBU knows it's time to leave, but Remilia has been left alone top lane.
Well, they find the Sven. That's a good kill. They protect their tier 2. It's hard to say, man. This Kunkka is going to be so difficult for them to deal with because they don't really have the damage until Ursa has items and a Blink Dagger. Even if you Doom him, the only thing that you're preventing is Boat. And that is a good spell to, knock out of the fight.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. OD finishes his Midas. Remilia top lane. This guy is having the game of his life right now. 3-0-0. Getting free farm. Has his drums phase. Gonna go right into a Yasha. Like these are the type of Juggernaut games that you like wish for.
Yeah. Pressures the tower, goes back into the jungle. Hey guys, it's just me, Juggernaut.
Bot lane. They're rotating over. The smoke gets popped. Poxy.
Back.
They're just gonna ignore him. Go for the
Target is
Ursa.
Ursa. X, Boat. Enrage comes out, gonna block some damage. He's still being CC'd up in the middle of their team. Enrage blocking an insane amount of damage, but not enough to keep him alive. Boom. Dark
Dark
Raider
Raider
last
gets
hit.
another one. Seen that one
Power
once,
thinged out
seen it
again.
before. Well, they're just gonna go back to pushing. They actually ping out a ward as they do see Nozom dropping it there just on the other side of the shrine. So that will get dewarded. Juggernaut still just top lane, and this is what we talked about. There's not like a really good BKB cancel to prevent him from just getting out of a lane like if he wants to spin TP, and he can just constantly push this. And he's not really in any threat, at least until Doom comes back off cooldown.
Yep.
He's farming great.
Is Sven's sword a wing?
It's like kind of like a dragon-ish wing. I have that. That's the sword I use.
It's a really cool sword. Yeah, it's like it doesn't even look very sharp. Well, we're gonna see a Grimstroke ult come out. Anything to follow it up? No, he just gets
Foxy's
killed
just here
from the
alone.
outside as well. Doom cancels his TP. This tower is SVUs for the taking.
Well, that did not look that good. Because Doom's ult's coming up in 7 seconds, and if they decided to like push after this, you might have been able to like deal with it with a Doom TP and a Grimstroke Soulbind, but not anymore.
Kunkka's gonna go top actually instead of returning to mid. They probably want to get a kill on Doom. Boat is available. Omni Slash is available. Creep Wave is dying. Kunkka without
Doom's gotta be careful.
Long
Actually.
tree actually. Here we go. They go on him. X, Boat, Torrent, combo. Bring him back. Hit him with the boat. Spin's coming out. Are they going to commit the Omni? No, they're just going to bring all 5 heroes to top. Dark Raider will take the last hit.
They've literally brought all 5 heroes top, and they're going to push. I mean, why not? They've done everything they wanted to do in the bot lane. They get both towers. Juggernaut's just been crazy, like free farming top. Now he's actually going to join the team. They get another tier 1. And you can't stop this push if you're Santa Cruz. Your Doom is dead.
Okay, next tower. Doom hasn't even respawned yet. Bring the creeps in, boys. There was no fortification on that.
They can definitely keep this tower alive if they want to, but Soulbind is not available on Grimstroke for 15 seconds, so maybe they can't.
Fortification was used on this one, Ricky.
Yeah. Are they gonna? They're just gonna let it go. That is like 3 towers in the course of like 2.5 minutes.
8k lead at 15 minutes. 500 gold a minute. Just shy.
I mean, Slugs are a really good team, but this is just seeming like an outclass. These lanes just went really good for Stony Brook, and now they're just playing super well as a team. 5 heroes going into mid lane now.
I agree. It seems like the Slugs are having a difficult time with the pressure being put on them. By the way, when Dark Raider toggles his armlet at 50 minutes in the game, he has 200 damage.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Amelia
That's ridiculous.
gets another tower in the mid lane. Sniped by the catapult, but still another tower down. There's a smoke to the top lane. They're looking for Doom. He is a really big kill target if they can get him. And smoke gets
there we
popped
go.
into the trees.
Frost Shield, God's Strength, pursuing. Drum is popped on Doom. He's going to run up here. War Cry's popped on Sven. He's going to pursue.
He's going to get out. Yeah, he's very quick.
I love that thick tail on Doom. That's one of my favorites.
I hate that tail actually so much. It's so weird.
So sick.
Gokilov just came and stole Blade Fury and now is gonna die. He could have just
spell, though.
I mean, he could have just pressed Blade Fury TP, but instead just TP'd without using it.
X on Ursa, bottom lane. Ursa has no mana to even TP if he wanted to. Oh gosh. Got him. Dark Raider picks up the kill. 403. Frankie was there. Frankie's 516.
This is like uncharacteristic of the Slugs to be making these kind of mistakes. When we saw them play against Rutgers, it like seemed like they were playing really well as a team.
Yes. They are getting outclassed right now.
Alright, are they going to finally make their way into the Roshan? They would need Juggernaut for this, who is just jungling. Going to finish his Manta most likely before they try to make any other plays. Alright, Benbird is actually doing pretty decent on farm. 7,600 on his OD, but do remember about 2,000 of that's in a Midas. So, not super fight ready. But
nope, you're gonna go straight for BKB.
Yeah, I mean, he has to. We talked about this game where like BKB is so essential for pretty much all of Santa Cruz's cores, especially the Ursa and the OD. So, not a whole lot you can do. Looks like they're finally in the Roche pit here. They have the Vlad's drums. They have Healing Ward when they want to use it. It's going to take them like 2.5 hours to do it, but they will get it eventually.
Well, she was pushing mid lane in very, very far and is making a lot of space. OD's actually our top level player now because of how long this Roshan's taking.
Yeah, the Midas also helps too.
Yeah. 3 melee cores cutting them up.
They're getting it. Slow but steady.
2 drums, Vladimir's.
There's just no armor reduction. If they had any form of armor reduction, this would go super quick, but no one has like a medallion or anything. None of those heroes want to build it.
Yeah. I think this is such a fun core combination. Jug, Kunkka, Sven.
All right. They do have pretty good high ground defense on the side of Santa Cruz. Actually, Rubik gets the healing ward, not a bad spell. When I say the reason they have pretty decent high ground defense is mainly just this Grimstroke Doom threat. As long as neither of them get caught out, they can always have that. Grimstroke's also great at de-pushing lanes, so it's very difficult for them to... They'll have to fort a wave if they actually want to push high ground, if they're all alive. So we'll see what they decide to do. I love that OD is constantly just playing away from his team right now, trying to get what farm as he can. He has BKB available, and he chooses to buy it. All right.
He's all the slugs have.
Yeah. I mean, he passed Juggernaut now on farm. This is pretty substantial, and he might get their first tower bottom as well.
But he's getting his high ground tower hit right now.
Yeah. I think that's fine. I think that's perfectly fine if you're Santa Cruz here. You get a tier 1, OD has his BKB, and you can now defend high ground. It just really comes down to, like I said, someone getting caught outside the base. It would be very, very bad for them.
Yep. Which almost happened to Ursa.
Yeah, just looking at that too. Alright, let's take a look. Halberd completed on Kunkka, level 14. Romelia has his Manta when he wants to get it. Probably just going to buy the ultimate orb here.
And Sven's going Blink, almost has it.
Oh, he's actually just going to pick Diffusal first instead of the Manta. I like that, actually. He's going to have the money for it right off the bounty runes. So there's your Diffusal. I'm super for that. That's really cool.
Sorry about your gamers,
Yeah, I know, no kidding. It's also really good against OD because if he doesn't have Equilibrium up, he has very, very bad mana gain. Well, they find a good kill here. Frankie gets
Chain
stomped up.
Frost does nothing. Grimstroke ult gonna hold some people. Now, where's the Will-O-Wisp? Frankie's not actually gonna die. He gets thrown back in with the Will-O-Wisp, is keeping them at bay. Dark Raider leads to the charge against Doom with Armlet on. That sucks.
This Omni Slash.
Sinister Gaze is going to slow down Ursa. Omni Slash doesn't finish OD, but puts a lot of pressure on him. BKB is popped. That's his first one used defensively. Kunkka not really scared about the Doom. He's going to go on the pursuit, chasing down Ursa. Ursa's slowed. Ursa's X. I think Ursa might be dead, Ricky.
Yeah, he's going to go down here. They committed a lot. They almost killed Frankie. That God Strength HP it was just enough to keep him alive, and the rest of Stony Brook comes in. They don't find the kill.
Nope. I really thought Sven was going down there.
I really did too. I mean, he just didn't drop Sanity's Eclipse because I think he just assumed they had the damage. But Sanity's Eclipse is probably the best spell in the game against Sven.
Why, Ricky?
I think we talked about it earlier about Sven being not so intelligent, maybe?
You need to be professional. You can't be flaming the heroes.
This is true. But yeah, OD just absolutely loves dropping Sanity Eclipse on Sven. He's actually just standing right under a ward, and they're rotating towards him. So he needs to be very careful.
Yeah, yeah.
I think if Sven's at like 50% HP, and OD has hit him at least a couple times, he could probably just kill him. He has no TP for 20 seconds. He's going to get found by Shu here, so this is a really big deal.
Yeah, Stormhammer. X, Torin without X. That's Dark Raider Dota for you.
I mean, you can't even BKB TP. You have no time. You have no TP out cooldown, so he's just dead. They found him.
He's gone, so.
All right, Romelia finds the bag here, and looks like he is going to try for a kill here.
Caught him. Beat him down. God Strength. He is tanky. He is stompy. He is quick.
I mean, Shu's here as well. Going to push him back. We have
no mana leak. Goes for the Illuminate. Stormhammer going to connect on Poxy instead. Poxy, which death is this one? Number 6.
Yeah, I mean, he does save his Doom there, and
yeah,
that's definitely worth it.
Much better trade. This has been a not the most fun Grimstroke game for him.
Yeah, definitely not. Top laney Roha just going to get harassed by Dark Raider a little bit.
Halberd.
I mean, Stony Brook's... Oh, Blink initiation actually from Frankie. Can they do anything? No, they're just going to click the tower. This is all they need to do. Keep applying pressure. They're really far ahead. Grimstroke's down. OG needs to get some charges here on his Arcane Orb.
Well, the Will-O-Wisp is going to come out, and Ursa's Enrage is going to be used staring at that. Doom's going to fall. Omni Slash connecting on Ursa. Ursa maybe killed the Wisp, maybe it went full duration, but SBU's the one doing the killing here. Buyback on Doom, buyback on Ursa, but in the meantime, both supports, Grimstroke and Rubik have fallen. Juggernaut goes for the spin and run. OD really wants to drop a hammer. but he's going to get stunned up, torrented up, Illuminate on the backline, OD dropping low, Doom once again goes on Kunkka. This time, he did manage to get the armlet off. Now, there's what we wanted to see. Sven's brain is melted by the hammer, Lich is picked up as well, and SBU for once, first time in this match, with a 15,000 gold at 24 minutes in, is forced to run away from Santa Cruz because they proved to be too powerful.
Yeah, it was so weird. Benbird held his BKB for the whole first half of that high ground defense, didn't Walden use it, and too many of his teammates died, and so it just didn't really pay off. And then they find that those couple kills at the end there, but I don't know if it's enough. I think Santa Cruz is committed too much. I mean, how many buybacks was that? 2 or 3? 2. Okay,
2,
just Doom and
definitely.
Ursa, but still, oh my gosh, that's pretty big.
Oh yeah, those are huge. And they lost their tier 3. As mentioned, the shrines are going to be available. And I mean, 15,000 gold lead. SBU was slowed down. Oh god, look at shoes items, Ricky. That pretty much sums up the game.
Oh my lord, when did he get these? How is this?
Caudle.
He's 4th on net worth. What is happening?
Caudle is he's gonna spend the whole game standing still with Illuminated Meteor Hammer.
He actually just doesn't get to move.
He's just channeling everything.
Wow, that's impressive. 4th on net worth here on Shu.
Here he goes on the shrine.
I like that channel animation for him. That's pretty dope. Can you
Yeah.
imagine if Illuminate reduced item cooldowns? Or not Illuminate, sorry, Chakra Magic.
Oh yeah, I was like, what? How?
Took 6 seconds off of his Meteor Hammer. That'd be super nice.
Oh god, yeah, that would be a great Caudle buff. That might be acceptable after they got rid of Spirit Form. Valve,
Bring it back, please.
Radiant's bottom
Spirit,
shrine
like it's
has
Caudle's
fallen.
cool, but old Caudle was way cooler.
Dire's top
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
The new Illuminate just feels really boring because, like, no one wants to just stand still for 5 seconds in a fight.
Exactly.
You can kind
Like,
of just
if-
drop
even if-
Will-O-Wisp now and that's it.
Even if they took the heal off of Aghanims and just made him be able to Spirit Form his Illuminate, I would be so super happy with that. I would still build Aghanims.
Alright,
David's
so
been powered.
let's say Keeper of the Light here, level 15, coming up soon. Do you think he goes to 350 cast range since he has the Meteor Hammer?
You go 350 cast range 9 games out of 10.
Yeah.
I think when I pick 300 Chakra Magic, it's just because I want to have fun. Because like it's a really fun talent. It's super strong, but so is 300 cast range.
Well, the
It's like if I-
Will-O-Wisp
if I-
now is the 15.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so it's
Oh.
Will-O-Wisp at 15.
Oh, yeah, against Ursa especially, you don't go Wisp. 350 cast range is... I will never pick Will-O-Wisp health count.
Yeah, I don't think I would either.
In a million years, I will never ever pick that.
So,
Oh my god.
350 cast range is a pretty insane talent.
And anyway, yeah, I think it was always Chakra Magic or Magic Resistant anyways. Yeah,
Yeah.
cast range, it used to... What did it used to be?
I have no idea.
I don't remember either. Was that his XP talent? I can't remember. No.
Well, SBU just kind of backed up to farm for a moment, and now they smoke up. Vermelia has his Manta, his Diffusal finished, itemizing for that Maelstrom is his next item. I think we see that pretty much in most of the Jug builds nowadays. I really like it. Santa Cruz is just so far behind in net worth and experience. 16,000, actually mid lane, we just see the stun here. Can they find
Sinister
a Doom?
Gaze, they tried to go on Frankie in the past. I don't know if it's going to work, but we do have a double Phantoms of Grace. Frankie will die. Lich in
Oh
trouble.
my
Will-O-Wisp
gosh.
comes out. BKB again on OD, allowing him to run away, but Remelia in there causing chaos. Buyback now on the supports. 4 total buybacks used on the slugs. Ursa, what's going to happen? X is up, but you silenced. Kunkka X'd himself, or is that a stolen X? Okay, Frankie for 2 buybacks. I think
Yeah.
that might have repelled SVU.
That's, I mean, that just seems what it's like every time. They got a good initiation onto Frankie, but the Will-O-Wisp just set up like a beautiful Omni Slash into Chain Frost, and the heroes on Santa Cruz just melt. They have no
Yeah.
way to mitigate that damage.
if you can control one of the cores on SVU, the two other cores are just gonna sow chaos, and that's what we saw. They may even manage to kill Frankie, and what if they do that to Juggernaut? Well, then you'd have a God Strength Sven.
Oh,
What
God.
if they do that?
They have a God Strength Rubik now.
Oh, actually,
Radiant's
one of my favorite Rubik plays I've ever made was stealing God Strength from a Sven, pushing my tower when I had no chance of defending it, and using God Strength and denying the tower.
Heck yes, dude.
I was
That's
just
a
like,
Chad
that's
play
what's
for sure.
up, right?
Alright, Frankie sees Roche
Right.
respawn here. They get the other shrine, so this is going to be Roche attempt number 2, and probably the last high ground push is what I'd expect.
Yeah. Yes, I agree.
Juggernaut actually just says, screw Maelstrom, I want a butterfly. I want to end this game. That's fine.
Yeah,
I like
I
it.
like
It's a
that.
really good item. They haven't had a really good time killing him at all this game, so...
Last time an overfarmed core went butterfly was when Resolution got kicked off Team Liquid
Oh, wow.
after a complete Broodmother domination.
Alright, Juggernaut with the Aegis, and we got Dark Raider with the cheese. Let's take a look at OD here. What's he got? He's getting close to his sheep stick. Do you save for buyback? Absolutely, though. So, realistically, there's no way he has it for the high ground push.
Yeah. And here we go. More damage being put on the tower. Spin is stolen. God Strength used. I like that from Rubik. Just trying to get as much as he can.
1,400 health Rubik here. That's pretty awesome. Look at that damage, too. 210 damage Rubik. Be afraid, Stony Brook.
Yeah, I don't think they can push while God Strength is up, Ricky.
Yeah, they're like, oh god, you guys see that guy flex up there? We need it back.
Yeah. That's Aghanim's son.
Wait, who got the Aghanims?
No, Aghanim, the person Aghanim.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, healing ward stolen. Here we go. Frankie goes in. Wisp is dropped. Gonna connect on Jug. Aegis is used. Frankie on the back line is still messing up the Doom. Doom has not committed his ult. Rubik dead. No buyback. Omni Slash comes out. BKB is not gonna protect you from that. SVU is looking fantastic here, Ricky. They are covered in blood. They are finishing off an Ursa. No buyback. It looks like this might be the end of it. Is it spring already? Indeed.
Wow, that's a good taunt, actually. Or that's a good little line right here. Well,
Okay, Ricky. Well, it looks like SVU just cleaned up the slugs. They're going straight for the tier 4s.
yeah, so the thing is like they throw the Aegis, right, to the sheepstick reveal of OD, but OD gets stunned, then boated, and torrented before he gets BKB off, and when he gets BKB off, Juggernaut just Omni Slashes him, and you can't astral yourself during it, so he just dies.
That was the first time the BKB could have been used aggressively this game, and unfortunately, it immediately, like as you mentioned, Omni Slash. What are you gonna do? That was your one chance. SVU, Ricky.
Pretty
This
solid,
is SVU.
pretty strong team. 25,000 net worth. It is 29-4, and Gaki Love probably gonna die here.
This is not the SVU we saw against UIC, but this is the SVU we've known for over a year. And I think this is the SVU that is going to try as hard as they can to make sure they return to LAN after being knocked into the lower bracket.
I mean,
One thing I would like to
that
talk
was
about
pretty convincing.
SVU, I have a little trivia tidbit for you.
Ooh, I love trivia. My brain's ready.
SBU is actually the most experienced team with the new CSL format, being the winners of the Winter Invitational, and after losing to UIC, they are now experiencing firsthand the lower bracket.
That's true.
So,
they have played in every version of the new CSL format. That's true.
They know the CSL better than anyone else.
Well, I mean, that's it. They showed us why they're going to LAN, right? Like why they're trying to.
Well, this wasn't the finals of the lower bracket, Rick.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like why they're trying to go to LAN. Like this is a team that has been pushing really hard all year to get there. So I wouldn't be surprised, if they make it. But we found out, we've got University of Illinois Chicago, first team to qualify. RIT,
Yep.
second team to qualify, the defending champions. That one was not surprising. And now the third qualifying team here is either going to be Stony Brook University or UC Berkeley, right? It's one of those. Are the only two.
Berkeley.
Those are the only two teams left. So,
you know how EG is known as a lower bracket team?
yes,
I am kind of happy that SBU got kicked into lower bracket by UIC. Not just because I'm happy for UIC that they get their time in the spotlight, which they rightfully have earned.
yeah,
But that this is the SBU that I want to see. This is the SBU that absolutely ravaged RIT in the Winter Invitational Grand Finals. This is the SBU that I want to see coming back to the LAN, not to get last place on LAN again. This is the SBU
Yeah.
we have been talking about from the group of death that has to deal with RIT constantly, and I mean, this is just the SBU that I want to see. The 30-4 SBU.
yeah. The 25,000 gold lead, just absolutely asserting their dominance here in this game. Like, I don't know what to say, man. This team looks like they deserve to be on LAN. Obviously, they have one team still in their way, but I'm super excited for the finals this year. All three of these teams are insanely talented. So I honestly just can't wait to see. Well, I mean,
To see who goes, who makes
well,
it.
yeah. I mean, no matter which of these teams, whether it be Stony Brook or UC Berkeley, no matter
Stony Brook or someone else.
yeah. What? It's definitely Berkeley. It is UC Berkeley, right?
Yeah,
That's
whoever
their
makes the
opponent?
LAN, Stony Brook or
Yeah.
Berkeley.
So whichever of the current qualifying teams and then the potential qualifier from this bottom is going to be an amazing LAN finals. Like,
Yes, of course.
all
And
of the
because
potential
you
teams are
and
so good.
I will be there.
Have they announced it yet? Have they put out the tidbits? I know that they were thinking about doing it today, but I honestly did not. I'm gonna find out
I'm
right
going
now.
as a player.
Oh, I am too. Yeah. For those of you who didn't know, Carlo and I are actually the gatekeepers of winning the tournament. So if
Yes.
these people want a chance at winning, they got to go through us. They
Yeah,
got to
to
go
beat
through
us
us
at
first.
Overthrow 2.0 is part of claiming the prize.
There you go.
Well, so what's up? We got one more on Monday, or is there anything going on Monday?
You know, I'm gonna have to. We'll find
you know
out.
just as much as I do, apparently.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't know yet. We're going to see if we have that last game for y'all on Monday just to see the last qualifying team. Honestly, I'm really hoping we can get it on stream here. So make sure to tune in for that. Follow us on the Collegiate Star League, the C Star League Dota or Collegiate Dota Twitter, whatever. Yeah, Collegiate Dota, that's what it's called. Follow that Twitter account or just keep an eye on the Discord if you don't know, and we'll let you know. But
Sounds good.
that's it for
I
us.
think that does it for us tonight.
Yeah, before we take off, the real important thing here, Carlo, people want to know how they can stay in touch with you and follow you.
At RKRYPTIC.
Really? Where is that? Is that just on Twitter?
That's on Tumblr.
Oh, okay.
And on Pinterest.
There you go. Yeah, I hear he's very, very big on Pinterest. So
Check out my arts and crafts section.
Nice.
It's to die for.
I dig it.
Ricky, where can they find you?
You can find me at CARLT0N. Mainly on Twitter. That's where all the best memes come from. Also on Etsy. You know, we're pretty big on Etsy. Pretty creative over there.
Well, Ricky, I'll see you on Etsy.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a wonderful night.
Have a good night, everybody.
Checking for a pulse. I'm breathing deep.